Architecture was always a dream. At about 11 years of age, there was a key development on the coast in Adelaide, and for some reason I had a particular interest in it. I started collecting everything in newspapers and magazines I could find on architecture, and worked out what I needed to study to get into university. So it was very much a goal from an early age. I was always interested in cities and buildings and design. At that early age, you don't quite actually know what it is. I was interested in buildings if I saw them being built. I was interested in renderings and why they were the way they were. But that's quite a bit different to when you actually start studying architecture and finding out what it's all about. So it was just a general interest in cities, buildings and architecture. So I think it's probably in the context of Warren Amani's ambitions to be a globally significant design practice, and in particular the Pacific Rim. So what I'm able to do with Warren Amani is take that experience of working across multiple studios. So at Woods Bagot I spent a lot of time working across studios, physically moving sometimes. I spent time in the Brisbane studio, Sydney, Adelaide, New Zealand. So I have a particular set of skills and experience around collaboration and how to help facilitate collaboration. So with Warren Amani having 7 studios, potentially more studios moving forward, my particular role is to help facilitate the collaboration. What I mean by that is that there's a tendency in multi-studio businesses to work in isolation, whereas the gain is actually through collaborating and recognising that if you've got a project in Melbourne but the skills and experience might be Auckland, that it's a natural desire to bring those skills into play rather than working just in your own studio. And that's got various terms. I mean, the one I like the best is a one studio model, where the mindset is your one studio. And that's what I think my key role is. Of course I have design experience, I have business experience, and that's all part of it. But I'm at a particular point in my time where I can apply that 20 years of experience of growing in a business to a new business which is a little smaller but has substantial ambitions.